What's up everyone? Today I'm gonna show you 3 best champions to become OTP if you want to reach Challenger. Anyways, subscribe, leave a like and turn on the notification for the upcoming content. Starting with top lane, the easy champs to OTP are Garen, Kennen and Wukong. All of them have the same strong points, good laning phase, easy to pick up and great teamfight capability. Garen is very strong in laning phase. He doesn't have a straight counter matchup. He provides insane amount of utility and also carry potential to the team, being tanky and one-shotting whoever he wants with his Demacian power. Demacia! And of course, spin to win.
Spin to win till they die. If you're justice, they will cry. Spin to win.
Kennen is a range champion, which means he has an easy time on top lane against all the melees that are dominating that lane for now. However, do not underestimate his damage. If you use Kennen properly, he becomes the menace. The little sort of spin to win champ, you know, like disgusting. And his greatest power is his ultimate, which you can use for the rank fiestas at the first Drake, you know, and you easy win team fight and you win the game. Wukong is a disgusting ape that never dies with Divine Thunder, you know, Cleaver, Grasp, Just Dance. His laning phase is just insane because one Q heals him up for literally all the damage he received in the last 3 seconds. And his teamfights is just outrageous. The amount of chaos this ape creates is a nightmare. So if you are not mechanically gifted player, let's say, and if you want to reach the high elo, you should become OTP of these champs. Coming next to the medium difficulty champs on top lane. Yone. Yone is a very cool champ. His passive makes him great pick on top lane because he deals magic and also physical damage, as you know. His kit is insane, and if you have a good and straight hands, then once you master this champion, you will reach the high elo in no time. However, remember, it's like Yasuo. It's high risk, high reward. You either 10-0 or you're 0-10, running it down. Jax is the god of split pushing. All you have to do is survive the laning phase, using properly the spacing, the passive stacks of the grasp, if you take grasp, the E, and once you hit your power spike, you literally run down anyone on the side lane 1v1 or even 2v1 sometimes, and you melt towers in 5 seconds. Great champion. Trust me, if you become OTP of this, Challenger, easy bro. Chen. You wonder why I put Chen here, right? It's because people still don't understand how broken of champ it is. You have to trust me. This champ is not balanced at all. He does insane amount of damage with his autos and Q, you know. Provides insane utility like his W. His taunt, he can taunt multiple people if he goes through. And all you have to do is spam this champion until you know the limits. And in ranked games, all you have to do is watch the minimap and ult one guy in your team who is playing okay, like he's a carry. If he's playing carry champion, it's most likely ADC, okay, if it's hyper carry. Just perma ult that guy and you will win, trust me, easy. And all the people from rank, like they will love you, guys. If you play this champion, you play it properly, trust me, people will love you. From hard champions to OTP for top lane are Fiora, Gwen and Akali. As you can see, this champion requires a lot of mechanical skill. Fiora, she is, in my opinion, the god of top lane. However, yes, her laning phase is good, but there are matchups that you have to know, and you have to know how to properly manage it, because Fiora becomes unstoppable when she hits her power spike of 4-5 items. Before that, she is not that strong. She is okay, like she's 50-50, you know. There are champions that are stronger than her, so you have to be very good, clean with Fiora movements, parry, ultimate proc, the vital management, wave management, everything, okay? This champ is not an easy task, but once you master it, once you understand everything, no one can stop you, literally. Champ just 1v9 on side lane, 1v2, 1v3 sometimes even, okay? This is for Fiora. And also one more thing, Fiora is the only champion who can counter Jax. Jax with Hullbreaker, trust me, like any AP champion, I don't think they have a chance to stop him. Maybe Gwen, maybe Akali, maybe, but hard. But only Fiora can do, okay? Gwen has a very bad early game. She's so weak, okay? So if you want to become OTP of this champion and use it properly and get a high elo, learn how to lane properly. Then once you learn how to lane properly, you need to learn the champion. You need to use her movements, her E properly, her Q. The W management is the crucial one. So don't in early game hit your power spike on Gwen, then learn the basic skills and the moves, and then you're gonna 1v9 on Gwen, because champion is just broken. Akali, broken assassin. People might argue and say that she's not that hard. I mean, if you play against not the greatest players, yes, it's not hard, you can just one-shot them. But if there are good players, I mean, if you want to reach high elo, in high elo there are some good players, okay? So it will be easy for them to counter Akali. And if you want to become a good Akali player, you need to have great map vision, first of all. Then you have to have great sense of team fighting, the sense of like spacing. You need to have a good timing, and also you can't miss your shurikens on Akali. If you hit shuriken, you kill. You miss shuriken, you're useless. You're out of the team fight for like 10 seconds. And also the shroud, just like Gwen, Akali is very weak in early game. You need to wait level 5, level 7 before you can do something. This is it for top lane, guys. Coming up next is jungle. Starting from easy champions to pick up are Jarvan, Wukong and Olaf. These champions are very easy to play. They're very easy to pick up. There's nothing much to learn. They're great junglers for who doesn't want to spend so much time, you know, like pressing keys. Just, you know, pure macro and press two, 3 skills just to do everything. Starting with Jarvan, he can easily carry the game from early to the middle game, and then towards the late game, of course, if you play properly, your teammates will be ahead, so you don't need to carry by yourself, and you just let your teammates carry because you did your job. With Jarvan, you basically full clear, hit level 5 and just gank some lane, easy. Wukong, same story, guys, same story. Super easy to pick up, nothing much to do. Press E, then W, then R, then Q, then press R again, woohoo, and the monkey just doesn't die because yes, very cool champion. You do full clear, level 5, go fight. Olaf, press E, press E, press E, press E, press E, oh, press R and press E again. And if you have a Lulu by your side, great, 1 versus 9 machine, right boss, GG. Coming to the medium difficulty, Evelynn, Diana and Kha'Zix. Okay, here you have to use brain a little bit more, compare it to Jarvan, Olaf and Wukong. You have to know one thing, these champions are carry champions, so you can't flip the game in the early game, okay? You just FK farm until you hit your items, and then you start to fight, and then you carry. Okay, coming up to the hard ones are Gwen, Gragas, and Lee Sin. Well, for Gwen, it's same as for top lane. You just need to full clear, yeah. She's very weak early game, so you can't really fight. You can't really take skirmishes. But yeah, it all comes to the W management and jungle clear, you know? So I put her hard because you need to be a bit more smart in terms of where you want to fight and when do you want to fight. The next champion is Gragas. Holy shit, the one-shot machine, guys. Full AP Gragas, OP. Compared to other junglers, I would say he's very strong like early game. I mean, not very strong, but he's a bit more versatile compared to other AP champions. However, you still need a lot of items. You need like 4 items. Once you hit 4 items, guys, with 1 R, you can one-shot the squishy targets. And Lee Sin, oh, the god of the jungle, in my opinion. Yes, he doesn't shine anymore right now because he got a lot of nerfs, his W got reworked, but still, if you have insane mechanics, this champion is for you. Yes, he falls off late game, that's true. You might flip early game, but if you do it properly, Lee Sin is the greatest champion for jungle for the early game. There are only few champions who can counter him, Vi and Jarvan, I think. Maybe Rengar also. If you are jungle main, you have to know how to play Lee Sin, okay? In my opinion, you must play Lee Sin.